Hey guys, what's going on? This is Simmergen. So, Elite Barbarians just came out last night, and I had all my chests ready for them. I had all these chests, my free chest, crown chest, tourney, and challenge chest for them. I am broke, so I didn't spend any gems on it. So, we got to level 5. Um, let's just take a look at it. This is level 5, this is not tourney standard, but I pretty much just want to talk about the card as a whole and what I've seen so far. So there's 6 elixir. Let's just ignore the stats. And this is not tourney standard. It's, can't really base it on the stats, but I just want to talk about the card as a whole and its purpose in the game and, where it kind of stands right now. I know it just came out and people say it's too early to judge a card. I mean, you can kind of, go back and forth on that topic, but right when I saw Elite Barbarians down here, I never thought they were going to be in the meta or good. Just based on, they cost 6 elixir. It's 2 of them. And they're not like 2 little lumberjacks. That's a comparison that we've seen a lot. That's really not what they are. Their stats are similar to a lumberjack, but you can't really compare it like that. It's too different to compare it like that. But very awkward card. It's 6 elixir for two powerful barbarians. I'm not even gonna call them mini lumberjacks. That's just not a good comparison. But they're powerful barbarians with very fast movement speed. And the biggest problem with this card that I've found is trying to put it in the deck. It just does not fit in like any deck well. I tried it in a giant combo and a golem combo. The best way to use it is probably like a miner combo, but miner's not my style. You guys can try that out. I just think, based on what we have right here, 6 elixir for 2, fast barbarians, it's really just not worth using. It's a waste of a deck slot. It's too much elixir. Fast decks do the best, and the most expensive card in the deck is usually lightning. We don't want to have to spend 6 elixir for, like a melee troop card. It's more than the freaking giant. I mean, it's just not worth it. So I just don't think Elite Barbarians are really going to have hardly any usage until they get a rework buff. I think they should be put at 4 elixir and maybe reduce the stats a little bit. I think 4 elixir at the stats they're at right now would be too good. But I think the biggest problem with them is the elixir. If they don't want to put in a 4, they could put in at 5, test the waters with that. But I think they need to do something. I know the card just came out, but I can tell you right now that it's not going to have much usage rate at all until it gets a buff, or if it gets a buff. I think 4 elixir with less stats is the best way to do it. And it'd still be hard to put it in the deck. That's the biggest problem with this card, is trying to fit it in the deck. But I think they have to change it. I know it's early to say that they already need to change the card, but I think they need to do something already. It's just not going to have much usage at all. And I want to talk about the Tornado. So Tornado came out like 2 weeks ago. And just yesterday I saw a post on Reddit that Tornado can actually pull a lone hog that's going at your tower. You can pull it onto your crown tower and activate your king's tower. It's a very precise plant, but it is possible. So that's interesting. It's a very interesting aspect of it. But standing, Tornado is similar to Elite Barbarians in the case that they just don't really have a role. Like, there's just so many things that outclass it that you could put in the deck. 3 elixir for, it does a little damage and pulls. It's only really good for activating King's Towers. Its damage is a joke. The wind that it creates doesn't really do much. It pushes stuff back, but it's still going to come at you. So I think Tornado needs a buff as well. 2 elixir, maybe. I think the biggest problem with these new cards is the elixir. I think the stats are okay on Tornado. I think 2 elixir would really help it, and it would have a lot more usage at 2 elixir, especially with all these cool little tricks it can do. But so I think Elite Barbarians, 4 elixir, maybe lower the stats a little bit, and Tornado, 2 elixir, and that's really the only change, Maybe 2 elixir increase the damage a little bit. I think it'd be really good at that point, though. But they could just test the waters with it. Just lower the elixir cost in these cards. That's all I'm asking. That's the biggest problem with these cards. If they lower the elixir cost, they will be more viable and will not be outclassed by, a ton of other cards. They will fit in the meta better, and possibly have a better chance of making it in the deck. But they are both really strange cards that don't fit in decks very well, so there could be a lot of tweaking until they actually get in the meta, if Supercell decides to buff them. But I think they definitely need a change. Let me guys know what you think about these cards, what changes they should have. I think we can all agree that they both need a buff. They're both weak cards. They both need a change to fit in the meta. But that's it. Leave some comments down on what you guys think should happen. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. The clan is growing very well. A lot of success lately. And we have a great community. And feel free to check out my clan as well. Went to Six Flags. It's successful because of you guys. Thanks. See you guys later.